Hakuna matata, my country people are throwing a big salute for us today. If you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. This one now big Tory time where Tory dey plenty to get for Chakara na Tory for talk about wonderful and terrible kind of happen now. So for Bepanda, for lycée de Bepanda for that side, picking it on turn, became fall Jengu for that side, don't carry one. Rush go to for Wasapita will come back for bring the interview the Muna takes side to go on for that side for Bepanda this month and they go carry una two, take una two go to that side for machine dog passing with trouble to go for this morning time way. Mary for Douala Troisième, he don't carry caterpillar. He destroy all small business put a cack on the first side to go take una two from that side. We carry una go to that side for Kribi Kenke River. He don't solo another human being again for that side. Salamatu, 28 years old Gonderi. He don't solo a birth certificate, even though all man the one say now can die be that after we don't go wash clothes. Come on for that side, wait happen. The never see the die, but we'll show the come back with the image. They will take una to go to that side for Kumbu for talk about issue for one man where he die. For when I wait happen and grand a collapse killing for that side, so go check out that story for better for that side. They come and say milim when I for that play they see that gun they go check out that story to take una go to from Gaunderi for talk about wahala where it go on for that side. We talking to them yesterday. They be vexed this so. Security guard them, they charge them, they molest them for that side today. They don't even wound one man we eat there for that side for what's Peter. So we'll check around the order to work for inside this country for better. We'll talk about Southwest Festival, their own small Dungame with the whole every year for talk about identity. So Palava culture, Palava, they talk to this, so the other country they make small debate, all the other one for us. Oga governor you see take side support them. We'll take una go for Southwest for talk about all the things that happen for inside this country. If you call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. As I come back, we'll go enter for inside to read proper. We will take una Chakara to for talk about this trouble we go on for this side for Ndok Passy for Douala for inside Douala 3 municipal council where even though business people they say this so that market where jig it don't be like it don't turn be like in a market for corner where plenty people they want take stuff for they say they store them over there they ask by 5 million so when they say small counter so they ask you Donaldo is going to get the email for us for Ndok Passy where if for night they just can't surprise this business for them see how Caterpillar clean all the and the team don't begin bring serious traffic for this Papankunku my road the Douala Yaounde that small way they don't make up for village there you don't make away people they sell for market you don't pass for that side traffic the way buy and sell them they cry say oh they go do now how see how market go be where man where they sell tomato man where they sell maggi they ask people them 500,000 for give them small one place for sell for being say they go take that kind of money for talk about the woman say this so I get 5 pikin with the 5 papa how when I want say I go take some feed that pikin now only this small business so they take and see store they stand empty for inside market but normally they want pay for security they don't take the money where they ask for population he overplays the only rich man if he takes side so enter for market from dog passing for takes time manage his own business this one at this monitor they take side so clear all the business and Chakara out for that side but they put it say this so the way they take time manager and no be now so and say this so jig the inside find the money in over can for can help people for that side from dog passing will show you the counter tomorrow for edition for contributing for take side Chakara and discuss all the things that happen for inside this country season no one man you know takes herself for that side so they don't put communicate say man way a can't tell again for that side and at the very thing to happen for that side for market for Madagascar with all this palaver open this order them two way president for market to take side to Chakara to say this so now because a business president one corporate but will surely they come back for this issue for take side Chakara to for better way Donado carry we go to for that side for lycée de Bepanda so for talk about trouble for the way bring padding for plenty mommy and papa them for that lycée the for that side for Bepanda any woman you don't go say picking they don't say for jingle they don't carry someone and go to for Wasapita for struggle for manage with the tape and say no one can no picking he never die we go struggle because they don't carry and go to that side for Acha for Baptist hospital for take side for chook small mukege for them but plenty mommy them out and see the picking of that side they sleep where they see struggle for find out way to really be the case where they wait to happen for inside this country where picking they just time for school became for jingle see how they sleep for Wasapita Donado even though now for Frenchy may we ask some mommy them for that time they tell me wait don't happen before they run like a liquid for camp for school they will come back translate for them.
que mon téléphone a sonné, on me dit que les enfants sont tombés au lycée de Panda. Comme j'ai les enfants au lycée, je suis arrivée, mais au portail déjà, on ne nous laissait pas entrer. Le monsieur, il y a un professeur qui nous a rassurés, il nous dit que ce sont les filles qui sont tombées. 6 filles, mais curieusement, on nous dit qu'ils sont en Hacha, et curieusement, quand nous arrivons en Hacha, ils sont plus de 6. Ce n'est pas seulement 6 enfants qui sont tombés. Il nous dit là-bas que le tonnerre a grondé, le compteur a sauté. Dans la panique, les enfants se sont étouffés, ils sont tombés. Il nous parlait de 6 enfants, mais c'est plus de 6. Ils ne sont pas seulement 6, ils sont plus d'une vingtaine. Nous, on ne comprend pas.
J'ai compris l'information au marché que le tonnerre a brûlé le marché, a brûlé les enfants. Comme j'ai mes 3 enfants au lycée, j'ai couru vers le lycée. Arrivé au portail du lycée, les professeurs m'ont dit non. C'est pas grave, les enfants sont en Ndongé et que c'est les compteurs qui ont sauté le coup-circuit. Oui, qu'il n'y a rien de grave, madame, ne paniquez pas, restez tranquille. Allez rester derrière votre comptoir. Je suis arrivée à Hacha, les infirmiers d'Hacha m'ont dit, tenez-vous tranquille, prenez votre mal en patience. Les enfants vont on est en train de leur remonter.
So time say the authority for school, it talks about 6 picking away they fall Jengu for that side for Lycée Bilen for Bepanda. This morning time that strong railway be fall for Douala. It say thunder in Hala, then the picking they do it to the fall 40. Authority they talking about 6 picking them bed. Where other period 1 year they also to them about more than 20 something picking they don't fall Jengu where they don't rush carry and go to that side for Acha. You see where the thing cause panic for that side before they run come for that side. So but anyhow they say they don't know whether one picking or so other one don't die, but they tell my middle part say they just come or they go struggle after see the picking in the sleep for sick bed for that side for Acha for that side. So people will show you the come back for newscast for take side check around on this story for better way. More control in actor Donado come for that side for Bepanda. Carry we go Kribi Salamatu 28 years Gonderi River Kenke Iron Solo yesterday for that side for Kribi. What happen? Salamatu Igo Donado bring me picture for Salamatu for that side for Kribi. We compare take that to Koroko I see and where they so Salamatu he come on go for Kenke Watana then Gonderi this 28-year-old. What happen? He don't go wash clothes. As he finish wash clothes for corner water, he carry the clothes, bring them back for out. He talks to him, so he want go wash. As he gonna for wash, so after I go wash for that swim for them, the water to the power with the trunk power. No other can carry by gate force. Now when people they be there for corner water, they see how they check hand for up. He say bye bye oh, I go. They check on sometimes the joke na joke. One time as he talks to the one look at him, they don't see take side for see that body for that side for creepy. So all money take side so one that see so wait to really go on for that side for Kenke River where it take side is solo people for that side for creepy. They say this one now really wonderful and terrible kind of. But more just ask and one eyewitness. Even though na Frenchman will come back to transit for now where he be there for the way he see how Salamatu it drank for that Kenke River. Oh boy, you too dike kwa, you say now what it don't happen?
Dès qu'elle se levait la main 2 fois, elle a dit bye bye. Nous on croyait qu'elle joue. Donc après on ne le voit pas. Elle est sortie là-bas devant, elle se levait la main comme ça. Après elle s'est plongée, on ne le voit plus. Donc c'est comme ça qu'elle est partie.
So now this water say the girl Jake hand for up. He say bye bye. The children start eating yoke na yoke. But the palaver no be na yoking matter. I see the yoke so before the one see am the swim water on the carry go time before the one take side for follow am. We no be there at all. Ijo Allah so solo his own best certificate for that side for Kenke River for that side for Kribi. So they say this one are really wonderful until 1 month to 2 months if you pass where River Kenke for Kribi. You never solo one man. This time around, we'll take una come up for this side for Kribi, take una go down for that side for play the content for inside Bui division. We'll land for that side for Melim for that play they be see that gun where they be take our shooters and that Monday. 1 man 2, he don't take side, he solo, he best give it, even though they say this on a palaver negligent. Don't have to press button, me compare take that 2 Koroko I see way wrong. It collapsed. Nine that where they struggle for rap and so wrong. It collapsed. Cover it for us. He did a dig stone. Papa for 2 picking where it takes side so. He solo his own birth certificate for us. A population come out. Hey, man don't die. One don't die. Now the whole village come out as a Muslim man. One time they just struggle. Gather it. Die body rap and then take side and do it. Say this so they must go bury them for the very day they struggle. Do all things yesterday so then bury the man for that side for better. It talks say so wonderful and terrible country that happen for inside. This we come to so with chapter say even you define money you get for know how you work when you do work. Protect yourself because you die at one time. Yeah? Now this turn they become for that side the G so for take side manage on small life. So now way it is so you know allow so just solo on a birth certificate for that side. So for Milim for Northwest so control for talk about it. So any work man do make sure say you protect yourself because time when that thing for now you know go if you come back again for like but any idea Mojo ask one eyewitness for that side make it tell we where it takes time see how they work their work. Mommy I say mommy wait not vex waiting happen before Pa is lifted like a ruler.
The thing they touch me because it be now on Calvi, I be come back for market, I be there on top bike. I see a person just stand with a ladder. I see the chook stool. I just asked that motorbike say, now wait the modern way now for the dig stool. I look the risk where they. I said, how am I going to put the skin for risk so if you try for a chook stool with ladder? Then today as I be the car back from Kimat, I just say a stool don't collapse on top the boy way, you don't die. Then I just go there, I see him, but we need for find money, but where they will find money? And life, if we just miss, so you will lose your life or nothing. If there's on a carelessness, because it would not be God. Even God save. God save. If you do for even if God will still die. Because if you go take yourself, go put them, go you find money. If they say be the ground for food, eat the ground for morning time. They just say eat the ground for morning time. If you go back dig the stone, go at the evening time. If you go again the dig again the ground again for food. If you get to a job, then where you do have. No matter say if you there we begin every so the job with you, but risk is there. And people they get for take example say no careless with your life because you want to find money. It dies on every night time because of careless.
Die because of carelessness for that side control say again for take side look on our own life because even Bible say if you don't help yourself, you say you know become hell be for that side. Control not to take una go and this time around for that side for Southwest. Southwest Cultural Festival when at the second edition where they take side to hold their own small dogame for see how this cultural event will take side to happen for Southwest Day for number 9 day for December for better way even Oga Kwata governor for Southwest Bena Okala Bilai be there for us for inside this arrangement for Nongame where chief then come for us for struggle God and say at least anything when a cultural event even though they say last year they say culture when they say continue for part of culture now all woman they all be for us now only for dance. But this year, woman they go contribute. Me say woman go do canoe race. They go see which woman go take first place for canoe race. And woman go do boxing. Woman go do swimology. For that type of limit, so they go take side this year festival, plenty they don't take side, and even though man picking they go to do their own, woman they go take side, so arrange at least in a thing at least it bring down all small suffrages where they under for Southwest for come together and for struggle for celebrate for be to work together as one because unity is being a one for that side for Southwest where they take side for organize and do for better way where all man they glad for say so they turn now this spike say so. Trouble there for that side, but at least all the chief them mayor then they come up for can take side. So support and for better for say me control the take side at least they get together as one for that side for South. But anyway, they move ask Oga governor for South. But now Okala be like make it tell we wait to pushy carry and bring up for this kind arrangement.
I say the golden opportunity. Multiculturalism, as it said, multi means many in a number. So the Southwest too should be part of the multiculturalism. And it is time for Southwest to bring their own culture to prove that they are Southwesterners, that they have an identity, they have a culture. They should not only be functioning under other culture. And Southwest, as they claim, are people of peace. They are not people of violence. So let them come together and make the difference and prove that they are people of peace. They are people who welcome other people coming from all the corner of Cameroon. The population,
I saw them in the hall and I was so touched to see from where they were coming to attend this launching ceremony. I think it's a proof that everybody likes this event and everybody wants it to succeed. When I see the mayor of Isangele, you can imagine where she comes from, the mayor of Toko, those are areas you cannot imagine the distance to come in. I'm so grateful and I'm really grateful to Southwest What are the innovations of this year's events are first, the female canoe race that will take place in Limbe on the 9th. Female canoe race and swimming competition for women. That is a culture that has been disappearing.
Initiative of the fact that the Southwest people can come out and represent many cultures in one culture. That is our first joy, and this is actually manned by the chiefs, and that is why we are very, very proud of this fact. So we are very ready.
That is a promotion for the
Now, so the change takes time to happen for this no government for that side for boy so control. Continue now gonna to this time around. We take gonna go to that side for Garwa, for Gaundary for talk about regional hospital for Gaundary trouble. This workers they know the strike so they no go bolo. Even though Oga Kwata Geo from Gaundary you don't hold small crisis meeting for that side for take side arrange the problem for scarcity so Mr. DJ for that side for hospital, it is talking also so it is struggle for clean out palaver bribing and corruption where they take money for patient then go buy supply the medicine go for outside do can outside with palaver choco go on for inside hospital so they get for wipe and all delegate the personnel Mr. Delegate if they come for go out guardian the molest stay he carry wound for that side they say this one it don't over too much we work at the commodity strike even though they say so palaver bribing and corruption for Peter for inside Cameroon. Now really and when you don't over enter for people that skin, you want making you now the right method. They start fitting this so you either you maltreat them or you suffer them. They say this so not over treat begins to carry because tell one thing now better thing you say so you instead suffer in a suffer and process. We'll show you come back tomorrow with the crisis meeting where they take their whole and process for know whether they how the thing handle away the doctor say no over it don't over. They just change your post send it for this side. You do small things so they sanction you one time to be so what a Peter he gave for that side, but they took this so this one so they one time for saying they control became material for that side. Like they not being a human being. They will show you they come back for when news cast for 4 o'clock with all this ndongamen. We come for that side this time around, come back for littoral, for Douala, for talk about trouble for this side, for market, for Mbop. We wait to take side, it happen for that side. Now businesswoman them, they vex and they complain to this one. Workers they come to event, they use them like Toleru. They can't take money 500. Then after again, the stick can broke their place. After when you didn't forget that money, they can't carry a thing and go to
Chaque vendredi, c'est 500 le versement.
500 le versement. That one they can't take 500 and when they carry that dough, go time, they still come again, can't take your umbrella. If you know Guido, they still can broke your thing for that's why they took it. So this one a palaver injustice. The things that them they do now for feed their own picking, the things they manage now for textile, manage their own life because they get families. They say no be easy at all. Sometimes they can't they sell for corner even in city. So for sell for corner road, it make the then why when they can't take money for people the way when I say when I know why for corner road. And then they get receipt, They didn't get receipt. So sometimes government delegate for Douala bankers, so you know even know say this so gombo they pass back. That's why they go more the part choco they see the part for that any worker. Any man just wear uniform. Sometimes any they even work for us. I say you just take uniform. But because they turn over control. But you don't give uniform. You don't put for skin. You go to they go work. And sometimes they come they make jima so put they carry one for that side. So they say this one a really wonderful way they happen for inside. This we continue for that side for machine but we continue to talk about market them for inside littoral here. Donado carry we go to for market for Madagascar for that side for Oyak way they so inhabitant for that side, all man don't come out the side of corner like market for Ndogopasi. Even though they say market don't flop, they chance not there again. Because market no fit day we put they say this small one thing so you know lack for market and even put they say to small so if it takes so sharpen your up. You know say you send woman market must buy small so yeah. So now we got you for Douala 3 municipal council, you don't go down for take side so tell business person you know one see normal for corner road they get for make a town begin operate fine because time when traffic day it bring hold up and people don't go on with that daily activity fine but when road the pass fine man fit go keep something for how long can buy can do things activity go return when man no say okay for na market traffic day you know fit take side to enter for that side we even come out to work and go for that side for Oyak see Oyak Oyak na smokers, mbanga smokers, tramol them, they smoke up. Like how they say they picking for lycée for Chico, they smoke up, that's like from 5 picking. You don't be like say If governor not try say I go lock that palava small time we no get better picking again, and they say cheap people then bar road them got and they flop. They don't know what the council they do for us for can take time help them for say this so make their life better and tell me they continue to do their own thing for better. We'll surely come back with all this news so for us for Yahweh so you don't see him, he go struggle for doing all kind of things that happen for inside this country. May we take una go and this time around for that side for talk about big Dongame we take side whole away CPDM. Joint section for that side for moi, they hold their big conference for take side. So can we go to that side for moi for that side? You want a young the way to them for that side, 1,003 of them. Moon head they all. Then the commander, commissioner, inspector of police. Yes, even though some say inspector of gumbo. Yes, where they enter now for field because they take that gallon the way their authorities can come for that second take side, arrange them for better for 10. So this one a big and Dongamen way they don't give them what they get for enter field and for do their own work for better for same meeting and take side. So it happened for better way for that side for Quartier General for both for Yaoundé way this Dongamen take side arrange them. No take Munana go to that side for inside one for talk about big Dongamen way take side. No carry go to for that side for CPDM joint section for that side conference. They we go to that side for CPDM joint conference for that side for where they take side hold their own small arrangement for that side for talk about small Dongamen the way they get for struggle for arranging and palava how picking go school with their own palava political thing for that side for Northwest for that side for so for talk say this so non political party no the way you know get trouble but any idea when thing they go on the game for see how they go arrange them for that side for so but will surely they come out the interview them for take side know how because even though they turn out people they even come up but majority now for they do for that side a woman they even they plenty where they take side come on for support and for make sure they should don't anything they did they must don't talk on top one round table. Momo just ask some few subsection president they may they tell we wait take time motivate them for conference and wait they tell picking them with other people they need send picking them for school for para trouble to go on for Northwest.
For what way our section president on top and about education. Send me a parent them, me the same back their picking for school. And I see for our center here, we not get any problem. Most of our picking they go to school. Since our school start, they go to school. Not they know they for our center. And then we women them, as we there inside our this conference for today. If you look inside hall, you see now many women they don't turn out massively because our president.
We'll surely come back tomorrow with all the interview for that side for take sides of control. This time around was turn for talk with Mr. Peter Way. So big Dongamen they go on from so traditional house for that side for Bunabedi where they struggle for see how they will do small fundraising even though being low to go there. May I turn for my mapping hand and I be our guest for today for Salon Mr. Peter. Welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Man.
I hope say they pumpkin.
Oh, very fine.
This big Dongamen way bounce up for the struggle for organizer for Bunabedi for it. Now wait to go take time, wait to go there for that side for Bunabedi proper.
Yeah, tomorrow we get Ndungame for same we make country fashion.
Country fashion.
Make contribution, build we hall.
Yes. Also, one build a cultural hall for Bunabedi.
One build cultural hall for Bunabedi.
So now who we say fund say go there for them?
Oh, Mbingdo say go there tomorrow. Ide for road come. Go there for day tomorrow.
So what you tell the entire community, the Banso community, all the Banso political or other people they will supporting Dongamen?
All Cameroonians they go come for support them. No be on the Banso.
No be on the Banso.
No.
So how the activity they go take side run tomorrow now? The occasion they start from which time to which time? How which will be the program?
From 8 o'clock we start the occasion. Yeah. So they go reach even for 8 for evening time.
Still going for 8 for evening time.
Yes. So the occasion it be for say make all we Cameroonians make fun. Come plenty money. For some we help be hall for Banso for Douala. So tomorrow activity will go there and say we get fundraising. We will need plenty money tomorrow. All man not be on the Banso people.
So me all man can support.
Only all man can support.
So tomorrow for morning time, na dancing or na just they will do it chop day kati day because when they talk of Banso we talk of kati day. Why do mean day na what you do will happen?
If Banso man they will play we call for no day, them say no be Banso man. Kati must day. White men must day. Country dance they go day too for animate that fundraising tomorrow.
Yeah. So what if you tell them for country talk where did they hear you now? So what if you tell Banso where are you all?
At the mass which win so other some confession what Bunabedi. Yeah. 4 years na kinyo kemo wa vesha we low we ubati bankirun before partia monso o yinata Douala boy or in a bomb hall. At the hall be of some kemo bomb. Ki sen kemo ana party for. So ave kum toy. Since toy win so dre dem for drenji ki fashi with the matter Bunaberi.
Una don't take side so here and con people for take on this Nungame so any man where Iwan can assist or for see traditional dance for that side for Bunaberi. Una fi come so this occasion it will take place now for who side for Bunaberi.
This place here for Bunaberi just opposite Brigade Research.
Yes.
Yes, for back some present day for back there now for play where bands get their land.
Okay.
Where they don't buy them.
They don't them.
Where this occasion will take place for day tomorrow.
So the
after Rai.
After Rai.
Yes.
So if you just give some number, they want to be number, they will man fi contact una. Sometimes some bands Monday for even sometimes for one country, if one takes time for support to this construction for say make it go for better. Which number they will fi contact una for?
Yeah, we'll get the 677-780805.
If you give the number again,
677-780805.
So na number that control for any bansoma way it takes side so you way it want take side support this Ndongame for better way. They want a cultural program we will take side so arrange them for better for same una say una tell. So wait to be yeah last so if we talk for all the Banso community with the year you know before one come for studio.
Well, what you are going to talk for Banso community and say make we come out in mask. Make this occasion it be the most important equation where we don't ever get for contribute. So I'm chatting with them so and we're about to push it. That person push a drafo. I've sent with them push a drafo. That will go alive. I want Allah was another push it. We love your better fight bam if say ya can you kill in at Dwala.
Now so no don't take side so you they happen for inside this control. So now the small that will take side arrange for that today. That number will take side on that scheme until it happen if you send with to for that side make a move take side so arrange for better for support this event make it go for up culture and thing will get for the promoter and for make sure so make our culture you know disappear for learn what people go plan picking day for do I don't ever see contribute dance on a carry them bring up for opposite brigade research for Bunaberi after Rai for take side arrange or when we call that number them they go direct on how una will take side for do for can show una picking them on a culture. So if you talk your last talk?
Yes, my last talk I say today evening, we meet up for Back Chateau for receive the Paramount Fund of Bui. Bindo.
Yeah.
He go enter here for evening time. Make all the traditional dance them full.
Yeah.
We been at the army for Banso. Make the day in their numbers. More receive we Paramount Fund.
For which place for Back Chateau?
For when you get place where we fund the ever come stay.
Yeah.
So for Paramount you compound.
Okay. For
that one would you ever call and say Palace.
Voilà. For Back Chateau for that second so Ndongame go take say happen. Call me Michael, call me Congo Saman. Tomorrow na contributing we will come back from 10 to 11:30 for discuss all the small trouble they don't take say happen for inside country. If not, it go better so for next week again.